And it's not that this author didn't do a good job. I just would have wanted something a little more that I know that my favorite authors could do. Is that mean to say? I don't know. Anyway. Oh. Come on, Tybo, kick in. Ooh. Thumbnail. Wait, ugh, don't make that face. Anyway. Hey, welcome back to my channel. Unfortunately, I'm about to do my third book unhaul. Now I say third, I think this is my third. I believe I only filmed one and then I did a second one not too long ago. I don't think I filmed it. And then now I'm doing this one. These are in no particular order. I'm just going based off of what's in the box. I had actually put it in my mom's car already, forgetting, hey, film it. So yeah, here we are. So again, in no particular order. First up, Murder in the Family. I read this. It's in a YouTube video somewhere. Oh, it's in my alphabet challenge. Probably episode 3? Gotta be episode 3. It was okay. No, it might be episode 2. I don't know. It was okay. It was gifted to me from the publisher like 2 years ago. Most of these books that are in here, I got at least in 2023 or at most in 2023. Like, I don't think any of these are from last year. My 2 previous book unhauls, I had some from last year. So yeah, I gave it like a 3-star, 3.5, something like that. I don't need it. So when I get rid of my books, by the way, I bring them to the library. I put that in quotes because I don't actually bring them to the library because you can't. We have to bring them to like this warehouse in the same area as the Second Harvest. And they have like a big bin there outside and you just put the books in there. And then they, I guess, bring them to the libraries within the system. I think we have 9 and we're getting a 10th. I keep saying I'm gonna look up one of these books and see if the library has it. Hopefully they don't, so that I can write that down and keep track if they're really bringing my books to the library, you know? But I feel like they have all of these. I know they have this for sure. Promposal by Rachel Garrett. I got this probably like 2022. It was okay. I read it. It's in the video where I actually read books off of my shelf. I just don't think I need it anymore. I gave it like a 3-star, 3.5, something like that. Next we have the Hush Hush series by Becca Fitzpatrick. Hush Hush 1. I lost a book. There it is. Crescendo, Silence, and Finale. I did read these 2, the first 2. I loved it. I love the series. I just haven't continued it. I want to continue it so bad, but I don't know. And I remember how the second book ended too. Like, mind you, I read this, I want to say 2022. The first 2 books at least. No, it's in the box for a reason. Let me just put them up. It's done with. I've had this for probably 3 years, 3.5 years. If I haven't finished it, it's done. And a lot of these books in here, some of them I read and I just don't want them anymore, and some of them I've just had them for so long. Hocus Pocus and the all new sequel. I don't even like Hocus Pocus. I literally bought this for decoration. Why? I have no idea, because I don't even like decorating. Where I work, I have an office mate and she is the one that decorates our little office, and people will come in all the time because they can see it on their way out through the door to go to the bathroom. Oh, I love the decoration. Da, da, da. I'm like, that's such and such, because it sure ain't me. I'll tell you that now. I just don't like decorating, and if I do, like, I just put them all over the place. Like, see, I literally got this for decoration. I used to have it just on my shelf like this. Girl, I don't need that. I'm not planning on reading it. Again, I don't even like Hocus Pocus. Counting Down with You, one of my favorite YA romances. This is interracial. I had to take my tabs out. Like, I don't care. I don't even remember the book anymore, to be honest. As I've said before, I can't take it with me to heaven. So it don't need to be on my shelf, which you can say that about everything. You can't take it. That's how I'm justifying this book unhaul. A Flicker in the Dark by Stacey Willingham. This was good. I think this is set in Baton Rouge too. Yeah, Baton Rouge. This is a thriller, but I don't remember. Do I remember who did it? I do, I do. Our FMC in here, I believe her dad is sitting in prison, accused of killing the wife? Or who was he accused of killing? Oh, just girls. And the dad confessed. And yeah, 20 years later, Chloe, she's our FMC in here, is a psychologist. And then it starts happening again, but the daddy locked up. So was it him or was it not him? And I remember what happened too. Again, it was good. These two, Good Girl, Bad. Do I have a third book in here? I thought there were 3 books. I'll hold these because I think there's a third. Cross the Line. I had so many tabs in here. I didn't even like the book. It was a 3-star. It was long for no reason. It's a romance. You would think I would like this. It has the tropes that I like. It has brother's best friend. Oh, but I think one of the things I didn't like, if I remember correctly, is technically this was brother's best friend, but not really, because I don't think the brother cared. That defeats the purpose. Like, he's literally the brother's best friend, but I feel like it doesn't deserve that trope. I'm pretty sure that was this one, and I was so disappointed. The Royals Next Door. This was good. I read it. It had bunch of tabs in there that I took out. This book falls into a category where I would say I would love to read this kind of synopsis, this kind of plot from a favorite author of mine. And it's not that this author didn't do a good job. I just would have wanted something a little more that I know that my favorite authors could do. Is that mean to say? I don't know. Anyway. Partners in Crime. It was good. I read it. I don't care to have it. I think I gave it like a 4-star or something. I think I wanted a little more. There's just something about traditionally published rom-coms that just sometimes don't do it for me. It's like they follow this specific rubric. Now, mind you, these two are from 2 different authors. Well, duh. They're from 2 different publishers. This one's an imprint of HarperCollins. It's Avon. I want to say this one's Berkeley. No, this one's Penguin Random House, which Berkeley is a part of Penguin. But I don't think this is specific. Oh, it's a Jove book. It's an imprint of Penguin. So again, these are 2 different publishers, but somehow they're still similar. And I'm not talking about the tropes. I don't think these had tropes in common besides the genre of them being rom-coms. But again, there's just this rubric that I feel traditionally published authors or rom-coms that are traditionally published that just, it don't be doing it for me. Specifically rom-coms and romances, I guess. How to End a Love Story. I think I gave this a 3.75. It started off really well. Mind you, I read this years ago, and I believe I remember our FMC in here ends up falling for the guy that... Is that a spoiler? I don't think it's a spoiler, but they don't say it on the back either. Okay, I'm gonna bleep that out. I had given a little too much detail of the synopsis, and they don't say it on the back, so I'm not gonna say it, but just know that this is kind of forbidden because our FMC just ends up falling for someone that she shouldn't have, and she feels wrong in falling for that person. A Curse of Shadows and Ice. I gave this like a 4-star. I want to say this is a Mafia Beauty and the Beast retelling or reimagining. Don't feel the need to have it on my shelf. Cute book though. You know, like the designs. I need to hurry up because I need to work out. Okay, so no, I only have these 2. So I'll mention these. Good Girl, Bad Blood, and As Good as Dead. Oh, the first book is A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. I don't think I ever owned that book. I read that from my library on Libby 4 years ago. And then a mutual of mine got me these. Oops. Sorry. Which I don't think she's active anymore at all. I don't see her at all. So I don't know. This was years ago. I did read Good Girl, Bad Blood, and this was my favorite out of the 2. I just never read this one, which I did hear from people that it wasn't as good, and I think it is longer, and it's just not worth it to me to continue the series. A lot of these books, it's just too much time has gone by. A lot of these books I've skipped every single time I've done book unhauls, and now it's like it's time to put my foot down. I have a few more books I could probably take down. Next, I have this series. Never read it. When I'm in a store, I don't think about questioning things, okay? When I got these books in the store, mind you, I went to a local bookstore, already expensive. I got these books because they were on like the used side. It technically shouldn't have been full price. I'm pretty sure I paid full price for all 3 books. Mind you, they weren't even in good condition, and I just don't like paying full price for things that don't look new. That is the Truly Devious series. At the time, only the first 3 were out, so this was before the 4th book came out. Okay, which one's first? Truly Devious is the first one. This one might be book number 2, The Vanishing Star, and then The Hand on the Wall, or this one's second and this one third. I think this one's third though. Yeah, it gotta be third because they're showing this one. They wouldn't show that if this one wasn't out first. Do I want to? I kind of do. I like these kinds of books, but it's like, I had all this time to read this. Come on now. No. If I do, I'll get it from the library. Next is 7 Dirty Secrets. This one was also gifted to me. I think I do remember who it was, but I took out the notes. I used to put the notes in the book. I took those out. I just never read it. I feel like I just outgrew this. It was on my wish list at the time when I was using Amazon's, when I was buying books off of Amazon, which I didn't really get my books off of Amazon. I just felt the need to have an Amazon wish list because everyone else did. I don't think I actually bought books from Amazon, but other people would pick a book off my wish list around like the holidays, and this was one of them. I just, like I said, I think I just outgrew this and these kinds of books, to be honest. Lastly is Malice. I want to read this one too. I think this is YA, and at the moment I just don't want to read this, to be honest. I don't. Oh, but it says a princess isn't supposed to fall for an evil sorceress. But in this darkly magical retelling of Sleeping Beauty, true love is more than a simple fairy tale. I think I would rather read this if it were adult, for adult reasons. I'm pretty sure this is YA. You know what I could do? Read like a chapter. No, I had all this time to read it. It's going back in the box. So yeah, it's now, well, I'm about to put the books back in there. But that is my 3rd book unhaul of the year, and it's the last one. Again, I do have some books that I could probably take down, but we're gonna keep them for now. I had to make room for all of my puzzles. I like word searches, fill-ins, and Sudoku. I probably have 30 of these books. Let's put them back. Yeah, I had no room for them, so I had to take some books down. That's probably the real reason I got rid of some books. But yeah, that's it for today's video. If you reached the end of it, comment down below this emoji, and hopefully I'll see y'all next week. Bye!